Dr. Keleth's 3 hearts nearly stopped when she saw the human stumble into the medical bay. His left arm hung at an unnatural angle. A deep gash across his torso leaked crimson blood onto the pristine floor, and burns covered half his face. By every medical standard she knew, he should have been unconscious or dead. Instead, he was laughing. "Sorry about the mess, Doc," Lieutenant Marcus Rivera said, waving his good hand apologetically. "Turns out Zerlon grenades pack more punch than the briefing suggested." "Seat. Now," Keleth shrieked, her vocal sac inflating with panic. She'd served as a medic for the Galactic Federation for 40 years, treating dozens of species, but humans still terrified her. They broke every rule of biology she'd ever learned. Her assistant, a young Quilnari named Vess, rushed forward with a regeneration field emitter. His fur stood on end as he examined the wounds. "Doctor, he's losing blood at an alarming rate. This wound would have killed a Quilnari in minutes. We need to—" "Relax, kid," Marcus interrupted, sitting down heavily on the medical table. "I've had worse. Remember that bar fight on Kepler Station, Doc? Now that was bad." Keleth's manipulator tentacles trembled as she activated her scanners. The readings made no sense. His blood pressure was dropping, yes, but not catastrophically. His pain receptors were screaming, yet he sat there making jokes. Most disturbing of all, his body had already begun clotting the worst of the wounds. "How are you conscious?" she demanded, applying coagulant foam to the gash. "This injury severed 3 major blood vessels. You should be in shock." Marcus shrugged with his good shoulder, then winced. "Okay, that hurt. But honestly, I broke my leg in 2 places during basic training and still finished a 10-mile march. Humans are pretty good at the whole keep going when we shouldn't thing." Vess stared at the human in horror. "You continued walking on a fractured limb? That's impossible. The pain alone." "Yeah, it sucked," Marcus agreed cheerfully. "But my drill sergeant said if I quit, I'd have to do the whole week over again. No way I was doing that." He paused as Keleth began setting his arm. "Oh, that's the good stuff. Whatever painkiller you're using actually works on humans. Last time I got patched up, the alien meds just made me sleepy." Keleth worked in focused silence, her mind racing. She'd studied human physiology extensively after their admission to the Federation. On paper, they were fragile. Moderate strength, average speed, mediocre healing. But the reality was far more disturbing. Humans had redundant systems. If one organ failed, others compensated. Their bodies could function with massive damage that would kill most species instantly. They could lose limbs and survive, lose blood and keep fighting. Their pain tolerance wasn't just high, it was selectively ignorable. They could simply decide that pain wasn't important right now and deal with it later. "There," she said finally, sealing the last wound. "You need 3 days of rest minimum. No physical activity. Your body needs time too." "Can't do 3 days, Doc," Marcus interrupted, sliding off the table and testing his newly set arm. "We've got another mission in 18 hours. I'll take it easy until then, promise." 18 hours? Vess's voice cracked. "You almost died. Your species needs weeks to recover from trauma like this." Marcus pulled on a clean uniform shirt, moving carefully but steadily. "Weeks? Nah. I'll be sore for a few days, sure, but functional? Give me 12 hours and some coffee." He grinned at their expressions. "What? You've never seen a human bounce back before?" "No," Keleth admitted quietly. Marcus considered this. "Yeah, I guess we're weird that way. My grandfather used to tell stories about his military days. Got shot twice, crawled 3 miles through a jungle, and was back on duty in a month. Humans are stubborn like that." He headed toward the door, then paused. "Oh, and Doc, thanks for patching me up. You do good work." After he left, Keleth and Vess stood in silence, staring at the blood-stained floor. "Doctor," Vess said finally, his voice small, "why did the Federation accept humans as allies? They're terrifying." Keleth's tentacles drooped with exhaustion. "Because, young one, the alternative was having them as enemies." She began